السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.
When we die, and we are resurrected, and we are brought back in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, are we going to worry about what happened to us in this world? Are we going to be concerned?
We don't know. Nobody knows.
We're not going to be. You know why? Because even logically, if you think about it, that will be our eternal life. And when the people will be asked, how much time did you spend in the earth? They will say maybe a day or maybe part of a day.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Yo, I don't have to pray if it's 1 day or 2 days.
No, that's not logical.
Yeah.
That's not rational. That's not a rational statement. The thing is that our concern on that day will not be the suffering that we went through in this world. The suffering that you may perceive as an injustice may in fact be something that relieves them from the punishment of the hellfire for mistakes being made or sins being made. Or it could be that Allah simply tests them with a greater test.
But this is crazy test.
And as a consequence, there is a greater reward. And the point here is this, brother. When they are resurrected, no soul will think that they were wronged in this world. No soul will challenge Allah that you gave me a hard life here. You know what they will wish for?
Yeah.
I wish life was harder.
Oh.
Because the reward I've reached, because out of perseverance, out of sabr, and out of tawakkul, I have received so much reward. I wish I had had a harder life. I wish I had seen no goodness in this world.
We don't know about it.
But that was my point to you. My point to you was, how do you know and not know things?
Yeah, we don't know.
And the way that you know or you don't know is whether Allah told you. And how do you know if Allah told you? You test the revelation. And when I asked you, have you tested the Quran?
Yeah.
Yes, what did you say to me? I said, do you not even know one miracle of the Quran? And you said, I don't know. So now answer me this question, brother. Is that a reasonable stance that you've taken? Is it reasonable?
Yeah.
Is it reasonable or is it unreasonable?
No, I know, but I cannot remember. I cannot.
But is it unreasonable to deny something without even testing it? It's unreasonable. It's not just. It's not fair.
But I don't memorize.
What the brother believes. Brother believes in.
I cannot memorize. I don't know. I have to memorize.
It's not about memorizing the Quran.
Yeah.
It's about at least knowing the miracles. You couldn't even name me one. But anyway, brother believes that he believes in deism. God created everything and then left it to its own devices. God does not intervene. He does not answer prayers. Basically, he's simply disengaged from the creation. That's what he believes. So we had this sort of discussion. But I think Dr. Imran might be able to.
Why do you believe this?
Yeah, you see in this world, you see in your eyes. Yeah. Of course.
Let them have the discussion. And then
No. It's finished. We finished. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Just say something.
Okay. Dr. Imran.
Just say something that interested me. Sorry, go on.
No.
Abbas. Sorry. Okay.
No. Yeah. Come from. No.
Let me just 1 second.
Because I already talked to him.
I want to ask you something. You don't mind me asking you some questions?
Yeah.
So you said that you believe in deism because you can see it with your eyes. Is that what you're saying?
You can see in your eyes, Palestinian people, really, they need help. They are suffering. If Allah help them, they have got life in this world and the next life. Allah, God cannot help them. These Palestinian people. Always they suffering 60 years from this bomb, killing, attacking. They taking their land. Really, that is. We see.
So I want to understand.
Evidence.
I want to understand you. So you're saying that because there is suffering, therefore God is not interested in the world. Is this your claim?
No. He is not interested in this world. No.
You are saying...
No.
Let's hear my question.
Yeah.
You are saying that because there is suffering in the world, and you mentioned the Palestinians, this means that God is not interested in what's happening in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Do you believe that God exists?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question I'm asking you is, why does the suffering make you think that God is not interested in the world? Why?
This suffering, it tells me this suffering is which means, God doesn't interfere in this world, doesn't help people in this world. Of course, the next life, yes, we don't know the next life.
Oh, so that's two different questions.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm trying to understand. So you believe in God?
Yeah.
You believe that God created the...
Yeah, everything, all this is...
Okay.
And then he is separate from his creation.
We believe that God is separate from his creation.
Yeah.
So these are three things we agree with. Second, the next thing is, you say that because there is suffering here, that God is not interested in...
Of course.
Okay, why? Why is that?
We don't know why.
No. I'm asking you why you have made this conclusion from the suffering. Because when I see suffering, I'm a Muslim, so when I see the suffering, and I see what the suffering can lead to, the consequences of this, not only here but in the hereafter, I can see, generally speaking, that it's not a purposeless thing. It makes sense for this to be the case. A simple example I will give you: when you go to the doctor and he sees that you have an appendix problem, he sees you have an appendix problem. He will lie you down, he will give you medicine, he will cut your stomach.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, one second. So he will cut your stomach. Now, if I were to stop the picture at the time when the stomach is being cut, yes?
No, you talk to him all day.
One second.
I talk to him.
Let me just give you the thing. You can talk to me, it's okay.
Yeah.
There's no... I'm just trying to understand. If you see the... If I show you the picture at the time the stomach is being cut, you will say, I don't see the point of this. Why? Because you are not a doctor. You're not understanding the bigger picture. You're not understanding the before, the current, and the after. You are just seeing the picture of the cutting, and you're saying that this doesn't make sense. That whoever is doing this is either not caring or not interested.
How much you know?
Now, if I said to you, no, you need to see the movie first. You need to see the problem that was there before. You need to let the operation finish, and you need to come back when they are better to say that this thing was good for me. Yes. Now, the position you are in, you don't know what happened before. You don't have this in your memory.
No.
Yes. You are seeing the operation now. This world is a test. Allah says in the Quran, you believe in the Quran or you don't believe in it?
No, this world is not.
No, listen.
That's crazy.
One second. Listen. Do you believe in the Quran?
I cannot say 100%. Okay, I have to study more. That's all.
Okay.
I have to study more.
No problem. So let me give you the perspective. So you have not seen the person who came to the doctor and said, I have a pain very severe.
I know.
You are seeing in the middle of the operation, you are seeing the operation.
Yeah.
You are also not seeing after the recovery from the operation, the person getting better and saying, Alhamdulillah, I am better. You're not seeing this. No. You are looking at the operation and you're saying this is bad. The question is, on what basis are you making this decision? And I would say to you that it's because of a lack of knowledge. A lack of knowledge of what? The problem before, the situation now, why this is necessary, and the effect afterwards. This is the thing, you're missing this information, so you're making your conclusion, you're making your decision, your idea is based on without understanding the problem. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's we say incomplete picture. You understand what I mean by this?
Yeah. You mean the suffering is necessary for in this world? We should suffer in order to...
No, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
If
I know the doctor money.
You understand the doctor?
Yeah, of course. You have to suffer.
Okay. If Allah is the all-wise, if the all-powerful, the all-just, all of these things, everything that He would bring would be the best thing to bring. Yes? You understand? Yeah. Just like the doctor, when he does the operation, he does the best operation for that purpose that's needed. Okay? Do you need to understand the operation for the operation to be good for you?
Yeah.
Do you need to understand?
Yeah, of course.
Do you need to understand? Or the doctor needs to understand?
Doctor also me. Yeah.
You don't need to understand.
No, doctor, yeah.
Okay.
You can say doctor, yeah.
The doctor needs to understand.
Yeah.
Whether you understand.
Also, I have
whether,
to understand.
No. If you're a child, 5 years old.
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh. But the doctor knows what's good, and you trust the wisdom.
Yeah.
To allow your child to have the operation, because you know that this is in the long run better for the child than it is to not have the operation.
But this is for the child, not for adult.
No. Are you all knowing?
No.
Okay. You are like the child in front of Allah in knowledge. Are you all powerful?
No, of course.
You are like a child in front of Allah in terms of power.
No, but that's very simple, yeah.
No. It's straightforward.
Yeah.
There has to be from you some acceptance of your limitation. Can you fly?
No, of course.
Okay. Are you more intelligent than Einstein?
No.
Is Einstein more intelligent than the creator?
No. Of course.
There is a limit.
Yeah, limit, but...
So now, you are in the position, the child having the operation, and you have the creator who's created the world in this condition. If you wake the child in the operation, they're going to say, I'm in pain, what are you doing? This is bad. Why are you allowing this? You must be terrible.
Yeah, but the child...
No, the child, yeah?
Yeah.
But the child it doesn't understand. The child does not have the knowledge required. The child does not have the foresight required. You are making the same mistake. You are saying, look at this suffering I'm seeing. Look at this suffering I'm seeing. God is not interested. This is illogical. Illogical, why? Same example. Just as the child does not know what the operation is for, but the operation is necessary and ultimately better, then I will say to you that Allah is the wise, the powerful, the loving, and what He has made is the best thing that He could have made to have the outcome that He wants. Do you understand? Yeah? So, if you see it in that perspective, there's two questions for you then. You have to verify Allah, He has given us the message. What does the message say? Because Allah says in the Quran that we will test you in your health, in your wealth, in your family, in the things that you gather, they say crops, but actually it's talking about efforts that you make in your life. You will be tested. So this place, Allah tells us, is a place of tests. Now, if you're complaining that I don't like the test.
Of course I don't like the test. Yeah. But that is not like this operation is different. We know very simple, that's very simple. If there is peace in Palestine.
No, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
I'm not missing. You're missing the point. You're missing the point, brother.
If there is peace,
you're missing the point.
Yeah.
If this is a place of testing, if this is a place of testing, will you have a test?
Yeah. Okay. In order to go to heaven, you have to suffer, yes or no?
No, that's not no.
Yeah. What?
If this is a place of testing...
No, this place is not testing. This is for living.
Hear my question. Who told you this?
Yeah.
Who told you this?
I know.
No.
From my house. That's logic. This is not test. That is...
Brother, listen.
Allah created, God created to live in this world, to enjoy the life.
One second.
Not the whole day you pray.
One second.
Yeah.
How do you know what you're claiming?
You're know.
No. Of course I know. No, I'm asking you how.
How I know? I see in my eyes. I hear in my ears.
What do you...
This life is not test.
No. How do you know this?
I know this. That's very simple.
It's not. You can't just say it's simple. I'm asking you because you're making a claim about the reason the world was made. That's your claim.
Yeah.
Where do you get this information from? That you have to enjoy life.
Yeah, experience, and I see the people, I hear the people. That's all. Very simple. This world is not so complicated.
So your life is, I don't understand. Your life is to enjoy yourself as much as you can.
Yeah.
So one second. So people taking drugs they enjoy.
No.
1 second. No.
That's harm your body.
No.
That's not enjoying.
When they take the drugs they enjoy, in their brain, their chemicals, they have good fun. 1 second.
Yeah.
Sleep with as many women as you like. Enjoy it.
No, that's different. Yeah, that's different.
No, it's not different.
Yeah.
Take drugs, sleep with as many women as you want, you enjoy yourself. Yeah?
My head exists.
If you have, the more money you can get, the better. because you can spend and you can enjoy yourself even more. Yeah. So all of these things. If there is anything that upsets you, makes you sad, you turn away from this.
Yeah.
Okay. So if there was someone suffering,
I should help them.
No.
No,
Listen to me.
That's our duty.
If you see someone who is in distress, it upsets you. It's not enjoyable to be upset. No? So you walk away from this.
So basically,
I try to help them.
Why are you trying to help?
Because that's human being. That's we are human. You are part of it. Yeah.
Why are you trying to help them?
Because he is human.
But why are you trying to help him?
Because he is suffering, I want to help him because
this is the problem with
when you help him,
because humanity.
When you help him, what happens to you?
I will enjoy.
Okay.
I will enjoy.
One second,
because I help someone.
Okay. So
that's natural from God. That's natural from God.
So did his suffering make you feel better about yourself?
Yeah.
So did the suffering have a reason?
Yeah, literally.
So suffering can have a reason.
Yeah.
It can have a purpose.
But not the whole your life.
No.
Suffering like 2 years, like 5 years, not the whole your life. Yes, it's good. 1 year, 2 years, but not the whole your life. You suffer and then you go.
So who suffers the whole of their life?
So, some people, of course, a lot of people, they are suffering the whole their life.
Tell me.
For example, Palestine.
No. Palestine is a country.
Yeah.
The people, I'm talking about a person.
Yeah.
So your life, tell me about your life.
No, my life is okay.
No, so wait a second. You're not suffering?
No, not much. I suffered, but it's okay now.
Okay.
It's okay.
You suffered and then you didn't suffer.
No, not the whole my life.
Okay.
No. It's okay now.
So most people's lives are like this.
But some people, they suffer the whole their life.
Who suffered all their life?
For example, now the Yemeni people, they are suffering all 5-6 years. All Palestine, they one generation, one
second.
Yeah.
All of their life?
Yeah, all Palestine, all 60 years. Majority, they are suffering.
Okay.
They live in fear.
Okay, let me give you an example.
Of airplane attack.
Do you believe in the hereafter?
Yeah.
What do you believe?
Of course, for example...
do you believe that after you die, your soul will go on?
Yeah.
You do? How long for?
How long?
How long for will your soul stay alive? How long will your soul?
Forever.
Okay. Personal question, you don't have to answer. Have you ever broken a leg or broken an arm?
Because it's priceless.
Have you?
Yeah, when I was like huge. No, I don't know.
Have you been circumcised?
Yes.
Okay. Is the circumcision painful?
You have a phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the circumcision?
Yeah.
I understand.
You do.
So you have a phone, right?
You remember when you were circumcised?
Yeah.
You remember the pain?
Is in existence.
How are you now? Are you suffering because of that pain?
Not much, but today is different. They have some.
What's the difference? No, I'm talking about your experience of the pain, your suffering.
Yeah, that's stuff. Yeah.
How are you feeling about it now?
So what is
It's okay now. I forgot. Yeah, not forgot, but it's not so.
In 10 years' time, when you look back, will you remember this conversation?
Yeah.
Will you remember any pain?
No.
In a million years' time, will you remember anything, any pain, anything before?
Million times. I don't know about million
You
times.
said that the life goes on forever.
Yeah, but it's different life. The next life is
But you're
different.
not hearing my question.
Yeah.
Will you remember the suffering that you have now?
The next life.
Yeah, because you
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
you won't remember.
No.
Because
I
there's
remember this life, but next
listen
life,
to me.
no.
Because this time,
Yeah.
as the time goes on, your experience of the pain is gone as well. So Allah says to us in this is the Prophet Peace be upon him said that there will be a man who has suffered all of his life.
Yeah.
He will be dipped in the paradise for 1 moment. 1 moment. He's taken out. And he will ask about suffering and he will say, I've never suffered anything. And you have the man who has lived everything, enjoyed himself. Sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever, all the things you say that life is for, enjoyment. He will be put in the hellfire for 1 moment and he will say, did you have any enjoyment? He says, I don't even know the word enjoyment, I don't know about it. So your experience of things here has an effect on the hereafter, and where you go has an important effect. So you're saying that the suffering means that God is not interested, is the same claim as that child waking up in the middle of the operation and saying this is bad. and it's based on not having any knowledge. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It makes sense, but we don't know. That is very clear. The next life, we don't know which kind of life
we do.
have.
We do.
Not
1 second. We do. Why do you say no?
No. It's that's a long conversation.
Quran? Have you read the Quran?
Yeah.
Have you read the Quran?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe in the?
No.
Do you believe?
I have to study more.
Okay.
I have to read more. I cannot answer.
So what you're saying to me is
Yeah.
that you don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah,
And there's more for you to learn.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would say, what my advice is,
just the advice.
rather than worrying about is this world the best that it can be from Allah's perspective, is to learn what Allah is saying to you. So you get the Quran and you read what it says about this life and what the purpose of this life is. You read what it says about the hereafter, Jannah or Nar, or it talks about your soul, what happens thereafter, and then you will have an idea of what Islam.
And then
because until then, the position you're arguing from is a position of I don't know, but this to me looks bad.
Yeah, of course.
The same as the child, the same as the child waking in the middle of the operation, and saying I don't know, but this to me looks bad. You're in that same position.
I should bring all the evidence, all the Quran, Bible, everything, and then we can talk.
Okay.
Now I shouldn't debate, with you because he was famous, you debate in front of the camera,
Oh, you don't have to have the camera. It's not important.
No.
If you want to talk without the camera, no problem.
No, for me it's okay. But my last advice is just I wanna advise you.
Okay.
This life is not test. This life is God created to enjoy this life,
brother,
to be happy, to help each other, and then we don't know the next life we will go. That's all.
Listen to me.
And the
Brother, 1 second.
the next
no, 1 second.
God cannot help you. You have to help yourself.
1 second.
You have to sort the problem.
1
You have to fix.
1 second.
That's all.
Brother, 1 second. 1 second. You've just told me you don't know.
The next life.
No. Wait a second. You've just told me that you don't know.
Which kind of life?
You've just told me you don't know what this life is for. You've told me that you haven't read the Quran. You told me that you don't know about the hereafter. You told me, yes? You told me? Yes? So if you don't know, how can you tell me anything? My advice to you again.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
My advice to you again.
Yeah.
Learn. Read the Quran. Understand what this life is for. Understand about the next life. Don't be the child that wakes up in the middle of the operation and says, this is bad. Understand the doctor is doing something good for you to make you better in the longer term. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go, brother, because I think you're...
Thank you,
You take care. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. So wrap up. So Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. So that was I just came towards the end of that conversation, and this is a person, the brother was in a sort of dilemma because he sees the suffering in the world. He thinks that there is no creator, and I was trying to explain to him that he's claiming to understand the mind of God and the purpose of this world without actually having done any research or looking into this. The problem of suffering is a classic problem that some atheists bring. This brother is not an atheist, but some atheists bring, and it's flawed because it makes a model of God that doesn't really fit with the Islamic concept of God. We believe God is the all-wise, as well as the all-knowing and the all-powerful. So the world that he has made is the best possible world for the purpose for which he created it. And for someone to come in and make a claim otherwise, what they're saying is that they know the mind of God, or they enforce upon us a concept of God that we don't believe necessarily is the concept of God that we adhere to. So it's really important. This life is an important life. It's not about just enjoying yourself and nothing else. This is a test as well, and we try to live our life according to the guidance of the Prophet, peace be upon him, from Allah. And that really is about being worshipping God alone without partners, and then doing the best for mankind, showing mercy, doing justice, etc., etc. And the only way you can do this is if there's something to change, something to act, something to work upon. If everything was wonderful and there were no even bad thoughts, or nothing bad could ever happen, then really you're living in an amoral world, because there are no moral decisions to be made. I hope that makes sense, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum.
إذا أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والتعليق. ولكي يصلك كل جديد اشترك الآن.